Guru Muninam Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Nama Pankajanabhaya Nama Pankajamaline Nama Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye Namo Kinchana Vittaya Nivritta Gunavrittaye Atma Ramaya Shantaya Kaivalyavataye Namaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, Shloka 24. Chapter entitled Divinity and Divine Service. Parthivadu Daruno Dhumas, Parthivad Daruno Dhumas, Tasmadagnis Trayimaya, Tamasastu Rajastasmat, Sattvam Yad Brahmadarshanam. Parthivad Daruno Dhumas, Tasmadagnis Trayimaya, Tamasastu Rajastasmat, Sattvam Yad Brahmadarshanam. Parthivadaruro dhuma tasmadagnistrayamaya tamasastu rajastasmat sattvam yad brahmadarshanam. Parthivat, from the earth. Dharuna, firewood. Dhuma, smoke. Tasmat, from that. Agni, fire. Trayi, Vedic sacrifices. Maya, made up of. Tamasaha, in the mode of ignorance. But Rajaha, the mode of passion. Tasmat, from that. Sattvam, the mode of goodness. Yat, which. Brahma, the absolute truth. Darshanam, realization. Translation. Firewood is transformation of earth. But smoke is better than the raw wood. And fire is still better. By fire we can derive the benefits of superior knowledge through Vedic sacrifices. Similarly, passion, rajas, is better than ignorance, tamas. But goodness is best because by goodness one can come to realize the absolute truth. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhana Swaminita Namane Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminita Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravan Prachar Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshtarane Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyo Cha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangalanga Itegirim Yat Kripa Tamaham Vande Sri Guru Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Mishra. Hare Krishna, Prabhujis, Matajis. Thank you very much for joining the call. So the important thing is, just like we are eating food every day, not every day, daily 3 times we are eating food. Why? Because you have to nourish the body continuously. Not only just eating the food, you have to eat the quality food. On top of that, you have to take some medicines. You have to do some exercise. So much is there for the maintenance of the body, right? Practically, in the material world, everybody is busy in maintaining the body. Everybody knows that this body is temporary. Idam shariram parinama peshalam patatyavasyam shatasandhi jarjaram. Kulshekhar Alvar is telling in Gundamala, very important thing. What is this body? Patati avasyam. One day it will fall down and it will be fit for nothing, thrown into the garbage. For that body, what are we doing? We are spending entire life knowingly. Everybody knows. All the religions, all the bodies are going to fall down. But for that body, we are giving our whole lifetime. Nothing wrong. We should do that. But what are we doing for the real thing, the real person? Ehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yuvanam jara tada dehantara prapti dhiratastranamukhyati. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, right? The soul is there in the body. It's changing the bodies, one body, another body, another body. In the same body, it is changing body is changing, same life. So, what are we doing for the soul? That is the number one question for everybody. How much? How much time we are dedicating for it? How much we are thinking about it? Of course, we have to maintain the body. There is no doubt about it. Because Shariramadhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhanam. This is the instrument. This is the vehicle given by Krishna for us to go to Krishna, to come to Krishna. This is the vehicle. You have to maintain this vehicle. But if you are maintaining the vehicle, but you are neglecting the driver, then the driver is going to die. Star road. You will not drive the vehicle properly. Accidents will happen. Death will happen. So that is why Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Every day we have to hear Bhagavatam. Actually, it said 3 times a day. You have to hear in the morning, you have to hear in the afternoon, you have to hear in the evening. Otherwise, we cannot maintain the consciousness, spiritual consciousness. We are so busy, we are so much engrossed in the bodily consciousness, it's easy to forget. While studying Bhagavatam itself, we are not in the spiritual consciousness. What to speak of when we are not reading? That is why Krishna said, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. He said, always chant. He didn't say that just chant 16 rounds in the morning and forget about the rest of the 2 hours. No. He said Satatam. And he also said, Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mamanusmarayidhyacha. It's very important. Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu. In all the time. Mamanusmara. Some people ask, hey, where Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita to chant? He didn't, not only he didn't say chant, but he said chant 24/7. Satatam means always, including the sleep also. That's how we can maintain the consciousness in this day and age. Otherwise, we cannot maintain the consciousness. So the important point is I'm making, we have to study Bhagavatam every day so that whatever we are, the spiritual practices, whatever we are doing, those will have some value. We will come to know the value of it. Otherwise, it will become mechanical. You may be chanting, just like a tape recorder. You may be chanting. You switch on a tape recorder. What is it? Chants, 24-hour chants. Is there any consciousness? No consciousness. So to maintain our consciousness, to maintain our connection, to know the value of whatever we are doing, hearing is very, very important. Reading, studying, hearing is very, very important. We should never neglect. Right? I cannot emphasize enough. Even if we are hearing, reading, studying, this time itself is so difficult. We cannot maintain our consciousness. So many distractions, isn't it? Krishna is telling, like a hammering is hammering, but we are not, not paying any attention. So now the point is here, compared to the last shloka, Sutta Goswami mentioned that comparing the sattva, rajas, tama gunas. Here in this shloka, let's see, the transcendental personality of Godhead is indirectly associated with the three modes of material nature, namely passion, goodness, and ignorance. Just for the material world's creation, maintenance, creation, maintenance, and destruction, except the three qualitative forms of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Of these three, all human beings can derive ultimate benefit from Vishnu, the form of the quality of goodness. So he emphasized the three qualities, where the three qualities are coming from Krishna only. All these three qualities are coming from Krishna, and to maintain those three qualities, Krishna is incarnating Guna Avataram, Rajoguna Avataram, Tamaguna Avataram, Sattva Avataram. Out of these three, the Sattva is good. The Sattva is good, and associating Vishnu is important, he said. So again, in the next sloka, is saying, is comparing these three gunas with earth, wood, smoke, fire. Basically, where the wood is coming from? It is the transformation of the earth. You plant a seed, right? That seed takes the earth, water, fire, everything, and it transforms into wood. So, if you burn the wood, smoke comes. After some fire comes. So, wood is there, smoke is there, fire is there. Out of three, which one is useful for us? Most use fire. You can do something with fire. You can cook. You can do so many things. Fire is important. To digest your food also, fire is important. If your fire goes down, it's dangerous. 98.6 should be there, fire. So like that, fire is very important. So here the fire is compared to Sattva Guna. So the whole idea is to come to Sattva at least. That is not to, stay in Tamas or Raja. You should come to Sattva. And that is the what do you call, point, platform. Sattva is the platform where you can rise to Shuddha Sattva. If you don't come to Shuddha Sattva, you cannot come to Shuddha Sattva. You cannot say, well, I directly from Tamo to I'll go to Shuddha Sattva. No, that's not possible. So you have to come to Sattva. So that's what he's mentioning here. Right? Similarly, passion is better than ignorance, but goodness is best. Yes, definitely. Uh, passion is good, okay. You can do certain things better than tamas, but the best, more better, is sattva guna. Right? Why sattva guna? Because in Sattva Guna, you will understand what is what. We have explained earlier also. Tamaguna, you completely think opposite. You understand completely opposite. You think right is wrong, wrong is right. It's very dangerous. So most of people are in Tamaguna. They think that this body is permanent. Knowingly, that is the symptom of ignorance. Tamas. Passion, okay, better, yes. This body is there. I have to do so many things. Do this, do that. Good. But Sattva gives the actual picture. Right? Veti tattvataha. It is said that Veti tattvataha means knowing things as it is. So then you will think good is good, bad is bad. Let me get out of the bad, come to good. All this discrimination is there in Sattva. Otherwise, no discrimination. Indiscriminately, people behave. Right? So, as explained above, one can get release from the conditioned life of material existence by devotional service to the personality of Godhead. Yes. Actually, Prabhupada is continuing from previous purport. So, what he is saying, by devotional service, only you come to Sattva. Even if you are in Tamoguna, if you practice devotional service, you will come to Sattva. So, with that, what is happening? We will be relieved of the conditioned materialistic life. Conditioned. What is this conditioned? It's very important. I did not know in the initial days. I would not have understood this. Sorry, I could not understand this. What is this conditioned? Condition. Conditions means doing things in a habitual way, right? Um, I'll give a good example. Conditioned life. Sometimes, generally, we go to office. Every day we take same road, right? But one day what happened? We came to know that that road is closed. You have to take another route. But what happens? We forgot that. In usual way, we go in the same road because we are conditioned. We are habituated to do certain things in that way only. Conditioned. You have to eat at 8 o'clock. Right? You're conditioned. Like that, we are carrying the conditioning from past lives. That is important. In previous lives, you were an animal. And after coming to this level, so uh, you will behave like an animal because that's called conditioning. So, but how to get rid of that? Prabhupada says devotional service. Why? It is taking you out of the conditioning. It is further comprehended herein that one has to rise to the platform of the mode of goodness, sattva, so that one can be eligible for the devotional service of the Lord. It's very important. Unless you come to devotional service, you cannot come to sattva. Unless you come to sattva, you cannot come to devotional service. How this is going to work? First of all, you want me to come to sattva and then do devotion? Or first you want me to do devotion and to come to sattva? Well, you can do both in the sense, whichever is easier for you. Let me, from I am in ignorance, and let me come to Rajasur, passion and passion to Sattva, and then devotion service. No, no, where doesn't matter. Wherever, where Sattva, Rajas, wherever I am, I just do the devotional service. I just come to the program. I chant. I do something. Then you are in Sattva. Which one is it? That takes lifetimes. But this one is very easy. Especially this age of Kali. It's easy. Krishna made simple, very simple life. Especially spiritual life, spiritual knowledge, spiritual practices. Very, very simple compared to other yugas. And you just come to class every week for 2 3 hours. That give you enough substance for the rest of the week. And chant Krishna's name. It is easy. Anybody can do. Everybody can do actually. That is putting you in sattva, not sattva, shuddha sattva. Otherwise, let me get rid of tama, let me get rid of rajas, let me get rid of sattva, let me come to shuddha sattva. Yes, that process is also there. Karma, jnana, dhyana, bhakti. Yes, that ladder is there. You want to go on to go, you want to go with the ladder or you want to go in the lift. Right. So, but if there are impediments on the progressive path, what is the progressive path? Tamas, tamas to rajas, rajas to sattva, sattva, shuddha sattva. This is the progressive. This is the progressive ladder. Karma, karma to jnana, jnana to dhyana, dhyana to bhakti. That's what Bhagavad Gita, Krishna mentions. But if you are real intelligent, if there is a facility, if there is a lift available, you better jump onto the lift. That is called intelligence. That's why human being is intelligent. No, 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 no. I want to. This devotional service is very easy. It doesn't look like it gives some benefit. Let me take the harder path. Let me bend my hair, body. Put my head down and legs up. And then maja hai. Aisa nahi. Right? So anyone from the platform of tamas can gradually rise to the sattva platform by the expert direction of the spiritual master. Since sincere candidates must approach an expert spiritual master for such a progressive march, and the bona fide uh, expert spiritual master is competent to direct a disciple from any stage of life. Tamas Rajas. Yes, important point. If you catch a good guru, what he will do? He will guide you. He will take you from wherever to. Best example, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada came to America. Who are the people? They were in utter ignorance, utter tamas. They're not even tamas, lower than tamas. They're mlechas, yavanas. What did he do? He brought them to Shuddha Sattva directly. No rajas, no tamas, no rajas, no sattva. Directly Shuddha Sattva. Within 1 2 years. It didn't take too much time. Just within 1 2 years, he made them Vaishnavas. This is a proof. We can ask a question. Hey, can somebody come from tamas to Shuddha Sattva? Yes. Come to America, I'll show you some what they are doing. There is one Mataji in America. When her husband comes from office, in the basement, in the garage, she put a bathroom. He has to go there, take bath, change the clothes, and come into the house. Otherwise, you should not come into the house. That is happening in America. Where is that came from? Because she is able to see the contamination. When you are going outside, lot of contamination, both gross and subtle contamination. You can see so much gross contamination is there. So much dirt is there, dust is there, subtle contamination, right? So much lust is there. You have to take bath 3 times a day. Then sattva. That is a symptom of sattva. When you are given a Brahmin initiation, you have to maintain this Brahminical quality. Take 3 times bath minimum. Trisandhya. You have to do the Trisandhya. If you pass the stool, you have to take bath. This is Brahminical culture. And it gives the benefit. You can see that. One day you take bath 4 times and see how you feel. And one day you don't take bath at all, you see the difference. It is there. नायम देहो देहभाजान लोके कष्टान कामान अर्हते विड्भुजाम ये तपो दिव्यम पुत्र गायन सत्वम शुद्ध्यन्ति शुद्ध्यन्ति तस्मै प्रभविष्णवे हाँ शुद्ध्यन्त नो ब्रह्म सौख्यम तु अनंतम शुद्ध्येति ब्रह्म सौख्यम तु अनंतम you will get that brahma sukham brahma saukhyam when you do the tapasya. What is the tapasya? Tapasya of maintaining the cleanliness both internally and externally. Externally, take 3 times bath. Internally, study Srimad Bhagavatam 3 times a day. Chant 3 times a day. That is internal cleanliness. Otherwise, we will be easily dirtied. It's very easy. You just open your cell phone. You will be contaminated. You don't have to do anything. Don't go anywhere. Just to open your cell phone. Your consciousness is gone. Even if you heard Srimad Bhagavatam for 1.5 hours, 10 minutes of your cell phone watching on YouTube is gone because that has got so much power. You will be taken to somewhere else. So that is why maintaining the cleanliness, sattva, is very, very important. Okay, what is that? Yeah, so Prabhupada said, yeah, so he took the Mlecchas and Yavanas to he made the Mlecchas and Yavanas to Brahmanas, Vaishnavas. They are much, much better than so-called clean people. We are so clean, Nobody should touch us. We shouldn't touch anybody. They're much, much better than these so-called clean people. Right? So it is a mistake to consider that worship of any quality or any form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is equally beneficial. Very important. People think that what is that? Akasham Bhadam Toyam Adagachanti Sagaram Sarvadeva Namaskara Keshavam Pratigachati. Shloka is there. But actually, what is that? సర్వదేవ నమస్కార కేశవం ప్రతిగచ్చది. నువ్వు ఏ దేవునికి నమస్కారం చేసినా కూడా కృష్ణునికి నమస్కారం చేసినట్టే అని చెప్తా. Whom you worship, you're worshipping Krishna. Well, that may be true, but it's an indirect. That's an indirect way. When you know the direct way, why you have to go to indirect way? Right? So, so here that one more thing here, and it's not to equally beneficial. You cannot get the same benefit worshipping different devatas. You worship Brahma, you worship Shiva, you worship Vishnu. There are three different portfolios. So by worshipping three different people, you get three different benefits. Out of three, which one you want? Which one is beneficial? Which one is more uh, beneficial? So they are not unlimited. Brahma can do certain things. Shiva can do certain things. Vishnu can do certain things. And we know that experience. In this material world also, no, nobody. You go to one place, you get everything. No. So that's why in the last sloka, Sutta Goswami said that worship of Vishnu will be beneficial. Why? Why worship of Vishnu is beneficial? Because he is related with us, us as souls. That's on the spiritual platform. In that way, it is beneficial. But whatever the other two people, whatever they give, it's all material. All material benefits, all bodily benefits only, temporary benefits. So how long we do that? Yes, if you don't know, that's fine. You have to do it. Either way, you have to do it. Something you have to do. Something is better than nothing. Some say nothing is better than nonsense. Also there. Okay. So, but something is better. Okay. But when you know what is what, we have to do it properly. Right? One bank is there. If you invest in that bank, you are getting 100% returns. Guaranteed. Then what do? You put all your money into it. Intelligent. That is intelligent way of thinking. I know that this bank is good bank and they are giving 100% returns. So if I put only 1% of my money, am I intelligent? No, 100%. If I am intelligent, I will put 100% because uh, uh, I got the faith. I know that bank is so like that. Yeah, Prabhupada says, except Vishnu, all separated forms are manifested under the conditions of material energy. And therefore, for the forms of material energy cannot help anyone to rise to the platform of sattva, which alone can liberate a person from material bondage. All the other forms are under the control of material energy, including Brahmans, Devatas. They have to come in contact with the material energy. Sometimes they will be contaminated by material energy. They will be controlled by material energy. But whereas Vishnu, no, it doesn't have any direct connection with matter. So that's why you can rise to the platform of sattva when you come to Vishnu. Like that. Okay, the uncivilized state of life or the life of the lower animals is controlled by the modes of tamas. The civilized life of the civil life of a man with passion for various types of material benefits is the stage of rajas. The rajas stage of the life gives a slight clue to the realization of the absolute truth in the forms of the fine sentiments in philosophy, art, and culture with moral and ethical principles. But the mode of sattva is still higher stage of material quality, which actually helps one in realizing the absolute truth. The goal of the life is to find what is the absolute truth. Param Satyam. Satyam Param Dhimahi. What is that Param Satyam? Will be known in Sattva Guna. Yes, passion is good. Okay, you are doing so many things. Wonderful. Poetry is there, art is there, science is there, technology is there, inventions are there, discoveries are there, so many things are there. But are they going to benefit you? How long? Yes, they are benefiting. How long? Till this body exists. After that, well, I don't know what's happening after the body. Then you should do. Yes. If you think that this body is all in all, you should work for this body. But once you understood that, well, I'm not this body, then we should become serious. Really should become serious. We are all we all understood and we are all convinced that we are not this body. Okay, then what are you doing? You're doing the same thing? Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Nidraya hriyete naktam vyavayana vaja divajarda ihajarajan kutumba paranena va. Goswami is saying this one. The people are doing two things in the night, two things in the day. Just like everybody is doing ahara nidra bhayamaidrancha, in another way it is said that two things in the night, two things in the day. What are you doing in the day? You just work like a donkey. 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 18 hours, 24 hours. Work, 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 like a donkey. And then what do you do? Kutumba Bharanenava. Spend that money. Whatever we have earned, now we have to spend. And what are we doing in the night? Sleep or enjoy sex. Bhagavatam. Should have guts to read Bhagavatam, study Bhagavatam. Nidraya hriyete naktam vyavayena vavacha. That's what it is. You go to any other materialistic person, ask him, what are you doing? What are your daily activities? Nothing. Bhagavatam just summarized. Very heavy. What next? What is that? Dharava kim na jivanti vastra swashanti na uta na medanti na kadanti kingramo pashavo. Another heavy statement. Bhagavatam says. Dharavana jivanti chetlu jivi. The trees are living. Trees are also breathing. Don't think that I am also doing pranayam. I am also breathing. Don't don't be so proud. Even the animals are also breathing. Even the animals are the trees are also breathing. They are also living. They are also living a better life than human beings. They are living longer, healthy. Don't think that I am the human being, I am living so long using all the science and technology. No, without any science and technology, animals and trees and plants are living better life. Vastra, Swashanti Uta. Vastra means the bellows of the blacksmith. Blacksmith bellows are there. Bus, 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 Have you ever seen that? They are also breathing. We are also breathing. We are also two bellows. Inhale, exhale, it's happening. And what is that? Na medanti na kadanti. So they are also eating, they are also sleeping, they are also mating. So no better. We shouldn't think that we are better than somebody else or something, some other uh, plant or where else. As long as we are working on the spiritual platform, I am spirit soul. Then what should I do? What is the duty of the soul? Otherwise, you are defeated. Bharabhavastavad abhodajato yavanna jignasata atmatattvam. If you don't know, that is the first step. Don't know that you are a spirit soul, and your life is defeated. Only I know I'm spirit soul. Your victory? No. Then what are you doing? What is your day? What are your daily activities on the spiritual platform? That is very important. This is that what it is. We are studying Srimad Bhagavatam. We are understanding what is Sattva Guna, what is Raja Guna, what is Tama Guna, who is Vishnu, who is Shiva, who is Brahma, what is happening after death, where I was in the before birth, right? This needs to happen. And this is the purpose of the human life. Otherwise, no better, no better than anybody else, right? So we don't have to show to anybody. It's our internal process. It's for us. We don't need any certificates here. Nobody is going to judge here. The real judge is there. He's already judging. If we have to show to him what are doing, what we are doing, right? So in this way, Sutta Goswami is slowly elevating, entering into Srimad Bhagavatam. But here, he's giving enough knowledge to enter into Srimad Bhagavatam. Devotion. He explained devotional service, how devotional service is important, and what are the gunas, what are the deities, devatas, should we go, what we get. Everything is being given. This is a very important chapter. I know. I wish I could read every day this chapter. I used to do that in my earlier days. I used to read at least few slokas of this because it reminds you. It reminds. It gives your duty. Okay. Hare Krishna. So we'll stop here. Any questions? Yep. Hare Krishna. Okay, Balram Prabhu, Bharati Mataji, Kamal Prabhu, Krishna Mataji, Manish Prabhu, Padma Mataji, Rakesh Prabhu, oh, Hari Bol, Sridhar Prabhu, Suleka Mataji, Shanta Mataji, Venkataji, Hari Hari. Oh, okay, very good. Our count is going up. Thank you very much. See, we are reading, especially many of you from morning class also. Just repeating. What is there? Same thing, Sattva, Raja, Tamo, Krishna, Hare Krishna. What else is there? Spirituality is so simple, so easy. Don't expect the complex things and complex explanations, mysteries. No, very simple. Bhagavatam is very simple, right? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. It looks tough in the beginning, but yes, during a course of time, if you continue, it may be easy.
Yeah.
It's still hard
Yes.
for me. It's still hard for me, but yes,
No, that's true. Initially, yes.
yeah,
Initially it is a little tough, yeah. But once you are into the flow,
yeah.
then yeah, it's very easy. Prabhuji, why Krishna makes it very tough, Prabhu? He's a kind father. He makes things very
True,
simple.
true, Prabhu.
Yeah. But unfortunately, people are not interested in the easy things and simple things. They want to complex things,
Mhm.
right? We have to eat spicy food,
Uh-huh.
then you have to eat some sweet later.
Yes,
Then maza aega. Maza aaya. Isn't it? It
correct,
should be
correct.
like that. Why you have to eat spicy food and then why you have to eat sweet? Cool
True.
drink. You eat a hot food and cool drink. What nonsense it is. This is like that.
That's why I also observe sometimes they take a lot of chilies and after that they take a lot of water.
Ah, yeah.
And now they're combining hot and sweet, hot and cold also, Prabhuji.
What is
In the
that?
on the cold ice cream, you put hot chocolate.
Oh, really? Ah.
Yeah.
प्रभु जी लास्ट वीक प्रसादम में हॉट चिली अचार था.
Oh, really?
Very very hot.
Our Nilesh Prabhu did or who did?
Yeah, Nilesh Prabhu bought it. So he got it from somewhere, Bhopal MP,
Ah,
and people got fired there.
Hare
All their
Krishna.
all their engine fired.
Yeah, there might be some people who enjoyed it. Wow, wonderful. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Prashad, very good.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Telangana,
But people
Telangana people enjoy. I mean, they like sweet, hot, no, Prabhuji, spicy. I think. I mean,
Yeah.
here every time we order biryani, it's always spicy. Unless we order specifically tell, make it
Mm.
medium. It is. I mean, if you tell biryani means it is spicy. I mean,
Arey
that.
Prabhuji, in Hyderabad, I came to know for long time back, biryani is also available double ka masala. Means same biryani, you can tell them put it double masala in this paradise and other people.
Oh, Krishna.
They do not charge extra, but you
Mhm.
need to tell them double ka masala, and that will come like a double masala.
Yeah, in America they got the extra spice.
Yeah.
Extra spice. It's called double masala.
So if by chance if we get mistake double ka masala, we need to prepare some white rice and mix it. Otherwise gone, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Prabhuji, I
Uh,
have one question actually, but it is not related with this today's chapter.
mm,
So my question is, Prabhuji, Nishkam Karma Yoga or the Karma Yoga, is it
mm.
alone enough to achieve the perfection? Because here what we are doing is the prescribed duties we are doing and the results we are offering to the God or Krishna. So here, so with that only the purification of heart can happen. And all these yoga, we say that they all are, other than Bhakti Yoga, we say that all are within the three modes of nature only. Only Bhakti Yoga is above the three gunas. So does that mean that after Karma Yoga, they have to take any other process or only it will lead to the perfection?
It will lead to the perfection. You do Nishkam Karma Yoga? Yes, you will.
Alone.
Prabhupada says it. Many times Prabhupada says that Karma Yoga is nothing but Bhakti Yoga, he says. Karma Yoga is nothing but Bhakti.
But you are
How?
just only offering the results, no, Prabhuji.
That's fine. That's what it is, right?
Hmm.
So that's what I see. Especially if we take Arjuna's case, what he did?
Hmm.
He did Nishkama Karma Yoga. In the sense, he worked. He worked on the order of Krishna. That's all.
No, Prabhuji, there is a difference. See, he was not only following the order, he was working for Krishna. I mean,
That's
in
what
the
it is.
sense, like, suppose,
That's what it is. Whatever Krishna said, he did. Good, bad, victory, defeat,
that
he
is
did.
not
See,
Nishkam Karma Yoga, no, Prabhuji. See, it is like, suppose you cooked prasadam, okay, you offer the prasadam to Krishna. That is
okay,
Nishkam Karma Yoga. But you are
okay.
cooking for Krishna. Doing the activity same for Krishna will be Bhakti Yoga, no?
Of course, little slight, subtle difference is there. Subtle difference. But what Prabhupada says is, if your karma, instead of doing karma, if you are doing karma yoga, that means you are bringing Krishna into the picture. If you are doing Krishna into the picture and you are giving the results to Krishna, you are depending on Krishna, that itself is bhakti yoga. Bhakti means that higher level. What is it? You are doing everything for Krishna. In the sense you don't see anything at the expense of the uh, even though you are you are even though it's not beneficial for you, even if it is troublesome for you, still you work for Krishna. You please Krishna. That is
You
a
you are
Gopi,
not
Gopi
working for Krishna, Prabhuji. You are just offering the results to Krishna. There is a difference, right? In Bhakti Yoga, we are doing for Krishna. We are not only offering the results, we are doing for Krishna. Here in
Yeah,
Nishkam Karma Yoga, we are only offering the results. So there is a difference between Karma Nishkam Karma Yoga and
yeah,
Bhakti Yoga.
that's what I'm telling. See, ultimately, see that ultimately takes you to that level only. But in the initially nobody will come to pure bhakti in the sense I will do everything for only Krishna. That's not possible.
I may be slow and long process.
Yeah, it's that the last stage. Just like gopis, what they were doing everything for Krishna's pleasure. Even if troublesome for them, they don't care. But in Nishkama Karma Yoga, yes, very good. I'm doing. I don't have any expectation, right? I don't have any expectation. Whatever comes, okay, let it come. But still, yoga is there. Means Krishna is there in the picture. As long as Krishna is there in the picture, whether it is uh, what do you call Nishkama Karma Yoga, Kama Karma Yoga, okay, it's Karma Yoga. You see that point. You are bringing Krishna into the picture. Okay, well, I'm worshipping Krishna for my own benefit. Still worth. Krishna says that akama, sarvakama, moksha kama, udharati, tivrena bhakti yogena, yajeta param puruಷ. Krishna is recommending, okay, come. You have all the desires, come to me. That's what Dhruva. That's the story of Dhruva. Once you come to Krishna, what happened? Everything smashed. Everything smashed. Yeah, the little subtle difference is there. I agree. But at the outset of it, it is
But
yoga.
Prabhuji, like, how we say that other three yogas, they uh, separately, like, Jnana Yoga and Ashtanga Yoga, they have to practice separately Bhakti Yoga, right? Even after purification of the heart. Bhakti Yogas, from the beginning only, they are doing Bhakti Yoga.
No,
For
no, that
Jnana Yoga and Ashtanga Yoga, they are doing Bhakti Yoga separately. What about Karma Yoga? So that is my question.
no. All these three yogas ultimately take you to bhakti. See, you just have to do karma, jnana, dhyana. Three separate. Karma yoga, dhyana yoga, jnana yoga, three separate. When you put the yoga, it's connecting to Krishna. When you are connecting to Krishna, it's just a matter of time. Even
So
if you
that's not my
jnana yoga.
question, Prabhuji. My
Hmm.
question is that only how Karma Yoga is how they are separately doing Bhakti Yoga. That's what my question is. How they are, like, you say, suppose Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga in the initial Yam Niyam, Pranayam, Pratyahar, all that, asanas, all that they are doing the purification of the heart. Okay.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi, in that they are actually meditating on Brahman or
Brahman.
Paramatma. So
Okay.
that is the three stages. They are separately doing the Bhakti Yoga. Right. Suppose you take Jnana Yogi. What they are doing? In the beginning, they took the Nishkam Karma Yoga, then they did Karma Sannyasa, then they did Dhyana Yoga, then they did Dhyana Sannyasa. Then
Hmm.
at the end, when after purification happened, then they took
Hmm.
the Bhakti Yoga,
Bhakti.
and
Hmm.
but that is very traces, like not like us, just as a part of the process, they are doing the bhakti, not like
Hmm.
love for Krishna, So that is how they are doing. So what about
Hmm.
these karma yogis? How they are doing? That is my question, Prabhuji. That the
O-
other two I understood, and the
Okay.
bhakti yoga too is very
How
clear. What
how
about karma
karma yogi?
yogis? How they are doing?
Yeah.
Ha.
Karma yogi. How karma yogi is doing bhakti? Is that your question?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
How karma? That's what I'm telling. Karma yoga itself is bhakti, even if it is nishkama or even sakama, because yoga is there. That means Krishna is there. Yoga is there means Krishna is there. You are coming to Krishna with all the desires. You are coming to Krishna without any desires. You are coming to Krishna with a intention to uh, merge moksha. That is also there. Okay, you come to me. That means Krishna. You are included Krishna in that. In that way, you have taken care.
Okay, Prabhuji, I will ask you. Suppose there is one person, okay, he says that he wants to work in an ashram, or he wants to serve the needy people, serve the poor people, serve the sick people,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
and he is doing it, okay, but then he's not doing it for himself. He says that I do it for Krishna. So will he achieve? Is that is the karma yoga, right?
That is karma yoga. Okay. Yeah. So now tell me what is the question.
But that does not lead to perfection, right? You are only gaining the pious activities. This is all pious activities, right? That
No.
comes under the
When
material nature.
hold on. Oh, yeah, I get you. I get you. So here,
Uh,
once you are included Krishna, it's not going to be pious anymore. Till it Krishna is not there, till that time only it's pious. Krishna enters, it is not pious anymore. That's what the sloka says, Bhagavatam says. Akama, sarvakama, moksha kama. Because this fellow is doing akama, no desire. I'm just, serving the needy people, poor people, everything. Okay, but you bring Krishna. Yeah, no. This I am doing for Krishna. I am giving the results to Krishna. I don't need anything from whatever I'm doing. Then he's gone. It's done. That's called akarma. When Krishna is there in the picture, it becomes akarma. Even Krishna, just Krishna is not there, it becomes karma. Sakarma, basically. Good activity. Punya. Punya, papa. When Krishna is there, everything becomes bhakti.
so then in the
So
society we see those no people, Prabhuji,
they
who
don't
do
see.
who
I know what you're saying. They don't have any
uh,
about any idea about Krishna. First of all, they don't have any idea about bhakti. They just do it.
uh,
Somebody said, my grandma said, I'm just doing do some punya. Punya. It's just punya only. Do they have this much knowledge? Sakarma is there, Vikarma is there, Akarma is there, Krishna is there. Do they have any idea? No, they just do it. It's most of the time karma kanda. I know what you're saying. It's a karma kanda. Karma kanda means do good, you get good. Do bad, you get bad. So don't do bad. Just do good. They include Krishna this way, that way, but they don't have any idea. The understanding is very important, right? So they miss the
but then
understanding.
Prabhuji, according to you, then Nishkam Karma Yoga will be very similar to Bhakti Yoga then. But then
Yeah,
Bhakti Yoga process.
that's what I'm telling. See, the subtle difference between Nishkama Karma Yoga or Karma Yoga, whatever the Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga, the subtle difference is in Bhakti Yoga, you are doing everything exclusively for Krishna at the expense of your troubles. You don't look for your comfort, your benefit, nothing doing. Your life is meant for Krishna. You don't look for anything for you. That's Bhakti Yoga. Here, little bit, your thing, you are included in that. Your comfort is included.
But then isn't Karma Yoga is more easy, Prabhuji, than that case? Because just offer
That's
the
why,
results to
that's
Krishna.
why
That's
I
it.
tell you,
It is that
yeah,
consciousness then. It is just that
that's why,
consciousness of okay, whatever results it is for Krishna. That's it, right? I mean, here Bhakti
that's
Yoga, we are doing Navavida Bhakti, Prabhuji. Archanam
that's
we
a
are
higher level.
doing, Path
That's
Sevanam we
high,
are doing. We are doing
that's a higher
chanting.
level.
So many things we are doing.
That's a higher level. That's why Krishna Prabhupada says Bhagavad Gita is nothing but karma yoga. Prabhupada says in one place. It's karma yoga. Because we are all karmis. Before we are all karmis. We are all donkeys. We are working. So what Krishna said, you work for me. You work for me. No, you work how I said. That's all. Because Krishna doesn't want you to shift you completely, one place to other. No, he said, okay, you're doing, just do it for me. Just to change your consciousness, just to shift your attention. Done. Because it's easier for us. No, don't do this, don't do that. No, he didn't say that. Do it for me. So Arjuna, it's very simple. You put the Arjuna into picture, everything clears. Arjuna was fighting. What he said, you fight for me.
In that case, Prabhuji, Bhakti Yoga, then why are we doing Bhakti Yoga? Why are we chanting? Just whatever we are doing whole day, just offer the results to Krishna. That's it, right? Isn't that more easier if that karma yoga you are saying that it achieves
It's easier.
gives the perfection?
Yes. Once
Then
you are,
why are we doing then bhakti yoga then? Bhakti
yeah,
yoga has
okay.
got so many limbs and we have to do it separately, Prabhuji.
I
Separately, I
know,
have
no?
to invest 2 hours in chanting. Separately,
I
I
know.
have to invest 30 minutes for Mangala Arati. Separately, I have to read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Separately, I am doing. But in Karma Yoga, you are just is part of your life then. You are not doing anything separately. Whatever existing you are doing, you are just offering the results to Krishna, and which is just the consciousness. That is
How
the
are,
only
how
thing
are,
we have to change
how are you offering your results to Krishna? Tell me.
by consciousness.
No, not just by consciousness. Manasa,
Then
Vacha,
how?
Karma. Three times, 3 ways. Mentally you
Hmm.
are offering. Verbally you are
Hmm.
offering. Action also you should offer. The action should be there. Yat karoshi, whatever you do, offer to me. How you offer? That's what is bhakti. You go to work, you work hard, get your money, get your groceries, get your vegetables, you cook, you eat. Just before eating, offer to Krishna. A physical activity. What is that? That's we are calling as bhakti. Little extension. Once you once you get the taste, instead of just offering whatever you're just going to eat, you just do. Well, Krishna likes something else. You're getting everything from your earnings only, your work only. Now you expanded it. Oh, Krishna likes milk. Krishna likes sweets. Krishna likes flowers. Krishna likes garlands. Everything's coming from your earnings only, your karma only.
You didn't understand my question, Prabhuji. My question
I
is
understood.
in Bhakti
I
Yoga,
understood. I
everything
understood
you
your.
have to do separately. But then
That's
Karma
what.
Yoga is so easy, Prabhuji. Just do whatever you are doing with the consciousness that I am
That's
doing it
what.
for Krishna. That's it.
That's what I'm
So
telling you. Your
that is.
karma has become bhakti. I'm just telling you. Karma yoga doesn't
But
mean
no,
that just
Prabhuji,
I
Bhakti
offer.
Yoga we
When
are doing separately, Prabhuji. We are
bhakti yoga.
doing
That's what I.
Navadvipa Bhakti we are doing.
What are that I told you, right? What is that
Uh,
Navabhikta Bhakti you are offering? You are cooking for Krishna.
no, Prabhuji, we are doing 2 hours of chanting. That does not do it. The Karma Yogis, they don't do. They are not doing anything separately. I'm reading 2 hours of, suppose, Bhagavad Gita, and I'm doing that, Prabhuji. I'm half an hour I'm spending it for Mangala Arati. So I'm doing separately in Bhakti Yoga. Karma Yogis, they just need to offer the results to Krishna. That's the only simple thing they're doing. That's it, right? So isn't Karma Yoga then easy than Bhakti Yoga?
That's what I tell you. There is a subtle little difference is there. The little difference is you do things exclusively for Krishna. Exclusively for Krishna. That is called Bhakti Yoga. Otherwise, Bhakti Yoga. Karma Yoga is Bhakti only. When you do it, when you bring Krishna into picture. I'm not telling that there is no difference at all. There is a difference, but it is very subtle, slight difference is there. That's called Bhakti Yoga. That's why Krishna said in Bhakti. Otherwise, why? Okay, just Krishna would have told only Karma Yoga. He would have finished with Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Dhyana Yoga. There won't be Bhakti Yoga. There is a chapter Bhakti Yoga. 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga chapter is there. Why? The slight difference is there. Doing everything for
I
Krishna.
think Prabhuji, karma yogis, other than just doing karmis, they maybe they have to do separate process like how the Jnana yogis and Ashtanga yoga yogis do because karma yogi otherwise will be the most easy, Prabhuji. Like other yogas, they are doing everything separately. Separately, they are doing for that whatever yoga they are, whatever they are. But then karma yogis also, I feel maybe somewhere I think I read Prabhuji that karma yogis either they have to take a jnana yoga or ashtanga yoga to go to the perfection. It that because that itself alone is not for perfection. It is only for the purification of heart. Maybe that is that like that, Prabhuji?
Uh, okay, I tell you one more thing. This may little bit clear you. Karma Yoga is Bhakti. Jnana Yoga is also Bhakti. Dhyana Yoga is also Bhakti. How? Because you are bringing Krishna into the picture. When you call Bhakti Yoga, you know Krishna and you are working for Krishna's pleasure. Here, you may not be working exclusively for Krishna's pleasure, but Krishna is there in the picture. Whether it's all these three yogas.
But
In
Jnana
bhakti.
Yoga cannot be Bhakti Yoga, Prabhuji, because
Who said that?
here
No,
Jnana
who
Yoga
said
is
that?
a
No, no, no,
see just
no,
see that
no.
99% they are
This,
into that, they are into the acquiring their knowledge, and
that is
their main focus is just it is just Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, just to come at the end of their process, and that too there is no love for the Krishna. See, Bhakti Yoga, how we are doing, Prabhuji, we have love for Krishna. We are doing it for the love, not for the liberation. But for the Jnana Yogis, from the beginning itself, their goal is never to please Krishna. It's always the liberation. And bhakti, when they do, that is also just as a part of the process, because all these processes they are within the three modes of nature. Only with the bhakti yoga, they only with the bhakti they can transcend about these three modes. In Sattva Guna, if you want to go to Shuddha Sattva, you have to take bhakti. That is the only reason they are doing bhakti. Otherwise, they have no interest in Krishna or any other god. For them, it is just a part of the process and they are doing it. And with that process, and that's why Prabhuji, but you know what, Prabhuji, some people, they get deviated, like Ashtanga Yogi, when he, as a part of the process, when he takes bhakti yoga, sometimes some Ashtanga Yogis, they get so likened that bhakti yoga, they leave their Ashtanga yoga or they leave their Jnana yoga and they come to bhakti yoga and they start practicing bhakti yoga. That also happens. But the main focus is, but most of the yogis, for them, it is the liberation. Liberation is the ultimate goal from the beginning. And bhakti is just a part of that process, just to transcend about these three modes they are doing. Because these, whatever they are doing, yeah, jnana or ashtang, whatever ashtang or limbs they are doing, that is always within the three modes of nature. If they want to go to three modes of nature, they have to take a bhakti.
I
I
understand.
understood it.
But the,
If I understood, sorry, if I understood correctly, are we not working for liberation only? We are all working for liberation, I think. If I'm not,
No,
if
okay,
I'm not
good,
wrong.
no,
good question.
we are
Good question.
working for
Yeah,
Christianity.
good question. Yeah. Very Kamal, good question. Okay, let me. Mataji, the technical difference you understand. You have to understand the different technical difference between karma yoga, jnana yoga. Suppose there is a difference between jnani and jnana yoga. Jnani is looking for moksha. A jnani is looking for moksha or mukti or sahijya mukti. He is called jnani, but he is not a jnana yogi. Jnana yogi is the one is including Krishna. When yoga comes, you are including Krishna. When Krishna comes into the picture, everything changes. Dhyani. Dhyani is different, dhyana yogi is different. Dhyani is meditating for material perfection, mystic siddhis. You want to walk on the water. But mystic dhyana yogi, then Krishna comes into picture. Karmi. Karmi is working for himself. Karma yogi, bringing Krishna into picture. Not even devatas also. He is karma yogi bringing Krishna into picture. Whenever there is Krishna, equation changes. Krishna takes control of it. Maybe it's slower.
But Pushi, you tell me, out of four yoga, which is the best yoga?
Bhakti yoga.
Huh?
Why? Bhakti yoga.
But then, Prabhuji, if you are saying that all have Krishna in the center, or Krishna is there in it, then all should be equal in that case. All are not
Yes.
equal, Prabhuji. From the beginning itself, it is just that process. They are doing bhakti. Not they're never the purpose is like for bhakti yoga. That's why we go to Vaikuntha or Goloka. And why do they go to the Brahman realization? Because they never had the love for the Krishna, or that's why they are going to the Brahman realization. Because their bhakti is not love for again God or love for Krishna. Their bhakti was always just as a part of the process. That's I'm telling you. It's never equal. Bhakti yoga is the highest, and that is the teaching of Bhagavad Gita. that Bhakti Yoga is the highest and do that because it is the easiest and simplest. Not easiest, but simplest process to do. So
Yeah, that's true.
that's why
Whatever
it
you said,
recommends
that's
also.
true. I'm not equating all of them.
Yeah,
I'm not equating.
yes,
You agree that? I'm not equating.
yes, it is. But then when you
That-
say that it is yoga, with Gnani alone can never achieve perfection, Prabhuji. Gnani alone can never get the liberation. When he combines Gnani plus yoga, then he can achieve the liberation. Otherwise,
No,
Gnani alone can never achieve the liberation.
no, no. For a jnani, he simply depends on his meditation. He doesn't have much. See, the pride of jnani is
Knowledge, knowledge.
my yeah, knowledge and the tapasya. Knowledge and tapasya. Of course, the dhyani jnani both you can mix. What is their? They depend on their own powers. Then, then on their own abilities. I can do meditate for 100 years, 100,000 years. And with that, what I'll do? I'll merge. Is a jnani. Jnana yogi then brings Krishna into picture. With all
But
that
Gnani
meditation,
alone cannot achieve the liberation, no, Prabhuji.
yes, he will. He will.
Prabhuji, Gnani is what? What is Gnana? They are achieving the knowledge, but that is within the three modes of nature.
Still,
Unless you go above three modes of nature, how can you achieve liberation?
he will achieve. That's their power, right?
Now,
Just
no,
like
Prabhuji, spiritual
no,
loka is
just
within spiritual loka is above the material level, above the material world. If you want to go from the material world to the spiritual world, you have to do something transcendental process. And knowledge it's only material nature, right?
no. Knowledge is not only material nature. Spiritual knowledge also there.
But
What is the
they
spiritual
don't.
knowledge?
They are not reading our Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam.
They
They
read
have their
everything.
own books.
They read everything. They read Bhagavad Gita, they read Bhagavatam, but in their own way. The whole idea is to, well, let me merge. God is nothing but, just to light. I merge into light. Further, I don't need help of God. You understand? That is their pride. Why do I need help of God? Who is God? First of all, I am the God. I myself is God. Why do I need a help of God? That is their understanding. But
Their
in Jnana Yoga,
understanding is that soul is I am nothing. My nature as a god is obscured because of the ignorance. Once I remove that, I I become like a god, or I become God, and then I want to merge in the God. That is their philosophy.
there is no becoming. They think they're already God. I'll become God. And I'm already
No,
God.
after the process, after
Yeah.
the ignorance is removed, after they
Yes.
acquire all that knowledge.
Yeah. I merge into God. I'm already God. I merge into God. God is merging with God. That is called Jnana. They don't take help of any person, anybody else, because they don't think anybody is above them. That's a whole fundamental question, right? If you think there is somebody above you, then you take shelter of him. But they think that there is nobody. I am wasting my time. I am already God. So that is called just to jnani. When you add technical term yoga, jnana yoga means Krishna says that in the six last four, two, three slokas. So what is the jnana yogi? Yoginam api sarvesham adgatena antaratmana. Adi yogi. He is the yogi. Who is that yogi? Who is thinking about me? Who is meditating on me? He is called a jnana yogi. Till that time, he's just jnani. You're doing yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara. Everything is there. Till dhyana, dharana, samadhi. Everything is, you are there. You are a dhyani. You are a jnani. You can do everything
So
like that.
is it like Prabhuji also that in Bhagavad Gita also we read it. You were explaining sometimes. Some people worship Krishna directly, some worship through other gods. So
Mhm,
maybe
mhm.
is it like that? It will take faster time for them who are directly worshipping. Maybe I don't.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. If you worship Krishna directly, it's faster. If you go through, well, I am worshipping Krishna through devatas. Yes. Krishna says that.
Watering the roots. What
Yeah,
it
you are
there is.
worshipping. Yeah, you are worshipping me only, but takes a longer time. So he said, when you know me, so why don't you come to me? They
Okay,
are not doing
Prabhuji, I
anything.
think
Hey,
my
no,
doubt is
you.
not solved, Prabhuji. But
I
I will
understood.
ask another question, Prabhuji.
No, no,
I
no,
will
no. I
ask
tell you.
another
No,
question.
no. Let us clear this. Let us clear this. What I am telling here is karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga. They are also bhakti, but
They are not doing bhakti, Prabhuji. Bhakti, they are not doing. Karma yogis, jnana yogis, and ashtanga yogis, they are not doing bhakti. Bhakti is what we are doing bhakti.
then what are
We assume that
what
Krishna,
what
they
about
are
what are
just
the
part of the process. They
I
are
think
just doing part of their process. It is like part
sorry,
of the curriculum. It is
sorry.
like passing the exam. I need to finish this chapter just to get the exam. That's what. They don't have emotions for Krishna, Prabhuji. They don't feel for Krishna. If they had feeling for Krishna, Prabhuji, they had not gone to Brahman realization. They had gone to Vaikuntha. Because they have, for them, it is just a part of the process they are doing. Otherwise, they don't have interest in Krishna at all. They don't feel like how we are feeling for Krishna. That is the reason they are going to Brahman realization, Prabhuji. Otherwise, they would have come to Vaikuntha.
I think Mataji, whenever I know I'm not so clear, but whenever Prabhuji just said, whenever yoga comes, I think we connect directly to Krishna. Is it Prabhuji that you're saying?
yes, yes. That's what it is.
I accept
That's what.
Prabhuji. Bhakti is there, but not that Bhakti what we are doing the Bhakti. That I'm trying to tell.
I
That is
told you,
just
right?
a part of it.
I
Is just,
told you.
it is
I told you
uh,
that there is slight difference is there. That slight difference is there where bhakti yogi
slight,
exclusive.
Prabhuji, lot of difference. See, one,
Okay,
you
for
one,
your understanding, okay, it
you
should be
just
lot
do
of
your
difference.
duty.
Okay, lot of
Because
difference.
Prabhuji,
No,
you're just
no
doing
problem. No
as a
problem.
part of the duty and doing it with love. How different is that, Prabhuji? Doing it with love, somebody is that supreme to you with the love emotions and doing it just for the sake of the duty. How both are different, Prabhuji? How much
Yeah.
difference is there?
Okay. Yeah, there is some difference. I didn't say both are completely equal. I didn't say that. There is some difference is there. But the difference is you exclusively for do for Krishna in Bhakti Yoga, but here not exclusively. You are also included, but that will take you. That will connect you. Krishna takes over. If just Karma Yogi
Okay,
doesn't to
Prabhuji, I
end
will
up
ask
is
another question.
yeah. Okay.
Prabhuji, this karma kanda process or what the samskaras we do, right, from the birth to
Mm,
the death or after the death, the samskaras what we are part of our Vedic culture.
mm.
So for Vaishnavas, it is not necessary, right, Prabhuji? Because
Yeah.
again, it is so what
So
Vaishnavas do. That is the purpose behind them is to go closer to the Krishna. That is the purpose behind this all the samskara, right?
yeah.
So no need of the samskaras if you are doing the devotional service, right, Prabhu?
Yes. Yes. 100%. But we are not that at level in that level. That's why we do. We are not at that pure devotional service level. That's why we are still okay. We don't know. So out of benefit of doubt. Well, if I am a pure devotee, yes, you don't have to do. Krishna says that they worship Uta Pranam Pitrinam again Karunayana Runecharajan. You don't have any Runa. Either devatas, either rishis, either relatives, either animals. So when we are in this world, we are indebted to everybody. Debtors we are. Pitruna is there, Devaruna is there, Rishiruna is there. You have to clear the debts. But when you come to Krishna, you don't have to do anything because everything is cleared off, right off. Krishna writes off everything. Yes, we don't have to do.
Even this Upanayana ceremony which we do, Prabhuji, as
You
a
don't
part
have
of
to.
our Vedic culture, even that is
You don't.
also not no need to do if somebody
No
is
need
doing
to
devotional
do.
service, right?
You don't do. Yeah, you don't to do. You don't have to do. But we are. Are we
Exactly.
pure devotee? Can you? Can you? Are you pure devotee? Tell me.
As if
Are
you
you?
are a Vaishnavi, but
Are you
then
a
what?
pure devotee?
Why
No,
we
I
are
tell you.
doing it? Because no, I mean, see, what is the purpose behind Prabhuji? That we should go closer to Krishna. That is the purpose, right?
Mhm.
Purpose is not to become pure devotee. Purpose is to go to closer to closer to Krishna. That is the
Pure
purpose
devotee means
behind those samskara.
Yeah, pure devotion means that's going closer to Krishna only, right? Serving Krishna without
Yeah.
any impurities. Yeah. So that's what
Not not
I'm
after
not.
achieving the stage of pure devotee.
Yeah. So that's why at this stage I'm not a pure devotee. Then let me do the sanskaras. Why should I? Because I'm not sure that I'm a pure devotee. If I'm sure that I'm pure devotee, I don't have to do anything. But
No,
there is some doubt.
Prabhuji. If you are doing devotional services, you are no need to do. If you
Are you
are a
doing a pure?
Vaishnava,
Are you doing a pure devotional service?
of course, I have pure. See, now that pure devotional services is what Shuddha Bhav. That is what is required. Do you
Are you
have
doing?
no
Are you sure
desire?
of?
Yes,
Are you sure? Okay, then
100%
you don't
sure.
have. You don't have to do it. You are
If you
explored from
have
everything.
desire other than Krishna, then of course, then there is it is pure
Yeah.
devotional service.
Yeah. If you are sure of that, you are done. You are done in the material world. You don't have any connection to this material world. But if you have any slight doubt, do it. No, I don't have any doubt, Prabhuji. 100% pure. No, nothing. Nothing will touch you in
This
this
is
world.
why we are reading Shastras, no Prabhuji, to get to that
Yeah,
goal.
that's
That
why.
what
That's why.
should be
Yeah.
the real
If
goal.
if
To know that
if
only we
you
are reading the Shastras.
if you are sure that you are pure, you don't have to do anything.
Hmm.
No samskar. No samskar for you.
Yes.
Nothing. Nothing. Zero. Krishna
Yes.
takes care of you. Krishna takes care of you. But the ultimate, that sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vridhan. Done. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo. What papa, runa, samskara, everything is gone case. Everything. Except sarva. Sarva means sarva.
Yes.
So like that. Yeah. That level is there. It's not that. Krishna Bhagavatam says. At the initial cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam only it says that. Okay. Hare
Krishna is
Krishna, good
actually so
discussion.
merciful, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Yeah. Krishna is merciful. Krishna Karuna Sindhu. Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna. What is the time for you? 11 o'clock for me. What is the time
I
for
don't
you?
know when we will get that phase, Prabhuji. I don't know we'll get or not.
But Subhangi Mata is really working very hard.
Yes. That is
She,
correct.
he does everything for Krishna. He chants, he reads 24 by 7. For her, Krishna is the priority. Her
Yes,
priority is
Prabhuji.
not Sanjeev Prabhu. Her priority is Krishna.
It's all Shastras, Prabhuji. That is the power of Shastras, Prabhuji. The more
Yeah.
you read, I don't listen more. Literally, I don't listen. I more read. I believe in reading because when you read, Prabhuji, I mean, of course, when I'm reading Shastras, I take the help of the recorded lectures because you understand it more. Because when we are reading on our own, we don't understand it fully. But when there are so many recorded lectures are there, when you understand literally, even this Prabhuji, I'm reading this Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary, Prabhuji. It's so good, Prabhuji. He is
Yeah.
giving another perspective. I mean, Srila Prabhupada's commentary is also good, but then when you read his commentary, Prabhuji, it is
Yeah.
literally you understand why it is told, why it is like that. It is really
Yeah.
nice, Prabhuji.
Yeah. It's there, Prabhupada took from that there only. So he clubbed everything and then he gave the sense. Yeah.
And your
Prabhupada.
mercy, Prabhuji. But we need your association, Prabhuji. Don't stop your lectures, Prabhuji. Even the count
Hare
is low.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, will do. No problem. As long as it's helping somebody like you, why not? What is the purpose of?
100% helping, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
think it is time for breakfast, Prabhuji. Too late
Yeah.
for you.
I should break my fast. I thought of breaking before to the class, but got delayed. I finished my chanting and do little reading and then class. And my day is fully open now, so I have to do so many things. So yeah, I'm enjoying my life here.
But
That's all.
life with Krishna is so beautiful, Prabhuji. There is
Yeah,
nothing like, I mean, there is literally that life, they say no before and after they show for
yeah,
some result. It is like that. Literally, the life is no longer the same after Krishna comes to our life.
Amazing. You have to give the lecture.
I know,
Yes.
Prabhuji.
Yes. Okay. Hare
You are
Krishna.
there.
So I'm ending it
Hare
here.
Krishna,
Thank you.
Prabhuji.
Grandharaj
Hare
Srimad
Krishna.
Bhagavatam ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Har Premanande Hari Hari Bol.